it's Laurel from Cheyenne Mountain Library, and today we're going to be making ice cream, the best summer treat. Okay, so let's get started. The first step is to put 2 cups of half and half into a quart size Ziploc bag. Okay, so let's do that. Here we've got some half and half. And today I'm going to be making mint chocolate ice cream. It's not going to be mint chocolate chip because I don't have chocolate chips, but I do have cocoa powder, so we'll see what that does. Okay, so after, say, in theory, you drop your bag full of delicious cream and stuff, onto the floor, and it goes everywhere. Here's how we learn from our mistakes. We put the thing in a bowl so it's not so sloppy and hard to hold on to. We've got 1 cup. For our second cup, I went ahead and picked some mint from my garden and I steeped it in this milk. So hopefully it's really minty. It smells really minty. That goes in too. Voila. We need to add in 2 tablespoons of sugar. The bag is getting a little bit more unruly than before. Whoa, okay. Any sugar will do. So here is 1 tablespoon. And there's our 2nd tablespoon. And let's just add just a tiny bit extra, just for fun. I'll let you know if it's too sweet. Yeah, right. We've got our vanilla. Gonna do 1.5 teaspoons. That's a lot of vanilla. You can measure over your liquid measuring cup if you're nervous about measuring things. I'm just gonna do 1 teaspoon. No, I'm gonna do 1.5. Who am I kidding? I like flavor. Okay, did that. Screw that on there. I've got my cocoa powder, natural, unsweetened. That's why we added that extra sugar, probably. And this stuff is pretty potent. I'm gonna do a 1/2 tablespoon. Yeah, that feels right. And I don't want it to like bunch up together, so I'm kind of shaking it in there so that hopefully it gets distributed well and doesn't there's not like a clump of bittersweet chocolate, because that would be gross. Well, I mean, it would be kind of gross. Wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay, so now we are going to get as much air as we can out of this bag. And I'm just kind of doing that by folding it, and that seems to work pretty well. Look, it's got layers. There's all the sugar at the bottom, and then all the chocolate at the top. Nifty. Okay, so in the interest of not losing all of our ice cream to the wild, we're gonna double bag it. I've just got this produce bag. You don't need to get another fancy pants bag. Oh, we've already got a leak. Okay, I took care of it. Double bag. And just gonna wrap that around there so that it is a solid unit. Now is a good time to pause and do a little cleanup if you need to. Okay, I've got my tray of ice here. So we've got our second gallon size Ziploc bag. we are going to fill it up halfway with ice. Putting the ice in ice cream. Okay, so now we need some salt. The chunkier the better, but you can use any kind you want. I've just got this pink Himalayan, which sounds fancy, but it was pretty cheap, so works for me. We've got a 1/4 cup. We're going to use a 1/4 cup of salt. You could even use the ice that they throw down in winter, so if you've got some of that laying around, you have to make sure that it doesn't get into the bag of the food bag. You know, that would not be good. So anyway, we're just sprinkling this salt on there. Wonderful. And then we are going to carefully place our bag of stuff. Ah, we totally have a leak. Okay, so from where we left off, we had double bagged our thingamabob, our ice cream, free ice cream, and we are going to put it into this bag that has the salt and the ice. Just put it right on top. Okay, now we are going to cover it with more ice. Okay, so now we can add a little bit more salt on top. Just get this stuff nice and cold. Okay, so now we are going to seal up that bag. And we are going to go ahead and put it into this bag, which is just a bag that I'm reusing, once more so that we do not make a giant mess, which we already learned today. Okay, so we've got that sealed up nice and good. Now this is going to get really cold to handle. That salt and the ice together are going to make things like uber cold. So we're going to wrap it in a dish towel. Okay, we've got our dish towel bundle. Now we are going to shake it for 10 minutes. Okay, the big reveal. Did it work? We'll find out. Upside down. Here we go. This is important. Very carefully lift out the thing that has your ice cream out. That is not ice cream. That's not ice cream. That is not ice cream. This is fun. Okay, second unveiling. Oh, maybe we got something here. I think it worked. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's a lot harder than it was before. Still pretty darn squishy. And I'm calling it. You know, if you want some harder ice cream, try shaking it a little bit longer. What I've got here is definitely a soft serve texture. Yeah, it's like a frozen ice cream drink that you would get at like a fast food place. And you know what? That's good enough for me. So, let's open this kid up and have a bite for the camera. Here we go. Getting in there with some ice cream. We're going to rinse off the bag just to make sure that none of that salty, nasty water gets into our delicious treat. There. Look at that. That's totally ice cream. Oh, it dripped. Okay. It tastes like minty chocolate. I was successful. Yay! Okay, so we shook it for 20 minutes. And that made this sort of soft serve stuff. Yay!